Hello guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, let's look to us from a YouTuber perspective. So for a YouTuber, the most important thing would be to have a YouTube thumbnail. So a YouTube thumbnail is actually very important. Let's see, the dimension for YouTube thumbnail is 1280 into 720 pixel. It is one step down from 1920 to 1080. So let's see. So YouTube thumbnail is actually very important, and this shouldn't be considered lightly. Um, as you would probably know, for creators who are active on YouTube, the thumbnail is probably the most important part for them. And a thumbnail can actually make or break your video entirely. Because if you see from the perspective of viewer, a YouTube user will see the first thing of your video as the YouTube thumbnail that is created. So your YouTube thumbnail is actually what represents your video. It represents the idea, what will be inside it, and it is actually more important than the title of your video itself. Your YouTube thumbnail would give the first impression, and definitely this impression needs to be positive. And to get this positive impression thumbnail, this needs to be awesome. So make sure you make your YouTube thumbnail as attractive as possible. And to get some attraction, as you can see here, so you can see this is yellow and the text is on black. Even the colors, the text is popping here. So mostly use contrast. The better the contrast possible, the better it is. You can see on the black background or the dark background, the text is white. So high contrast is used. So if you are someone as a vlogger or vlogger YouTuber, so you can use this one. This seems to be an interesting one. And also if you have like, you can see this one, this sort of wow design is used a lot. So you can take, see the impressions, you can see the designs. If you prefer to edit them, then you can definitely do that. So we'll do something like create a blank YouTube thumbnail. So let's start creating from a blank YouTube thumbnail. The first thing, whenever we load a design, the first thing we do is we rename it. So let's rename. So let's rename is at YouTube thumbnail tutor. So that is saved. Now you can see there are different sort of thumbnail designs available, and this would look nice. So let's start by creating one. So the first thing is background to be used. You can actually go to this background and select any one which you would prefer. So you can select whichever you would like to use, and I would suggest to keep this background probably more simplest, the best simple that you can use. And I like this one. In fact, let's actually go to elements, and I'm going to add a photo of blackboard. So even that would look nice. So let's see. Okay, let's actually delete this. I think this should fill this screen entirely. Right from here. So here, or if you know, one of the trick which I use is normally go to elements and just delete this one right now. What you can do is grid, add, so all this grid is there, and now like this. So select this grid first of all, we'll delete this, and now we are selecting the grid. So sometimes it takes time to adjust, so this is now properly adjusted to the grid. And let's see, I'll probably add a shape to make a border inside of it. I'm selecting rectangle, and let's see if we have something better looking. So okay, so let's in fact use the simple work one. So this is here, so let's decrease it as per our need. So slightly above this. And slightly at here. Now I'd want this to be of white color, and let's press escape and let's actually look at it how it is looking. So this looks fine. Now we can add some text inside it. The text, as you know, this will be the most contrast one, and I normally use these headings, but for this let's actually go and see what other things can be used. So in this black, even the white would pop out better. So you can do a combination of different text design as well. For example, let me show you. I'll keep this one for the time being, and I'll delete this B text. I'll just keep that. Let's decrease this font size to somewhere around 60 for right now, and let's keep it slightly to the left, while probably think I saw an idea right here. Okay, I could have used this one as well. So let's select the one that was here. Yeah, for this let's reduce this to 60 as well, and let's see, I'm going to delete this completely. So here we are using a combination of the two. So let's write here 10 tips, and we can add anything for this course. So let's actually create 10 tips for how to create a YouTube thumbnail using Canva. For how to create, so let's see, we don't need this. Okay, so probably we need to keep this. And let's add this one now, or Control A and reduce the font size to 60, and move this here. So this thing can be actually, let's do 70 font size, or even 72 is looking nice. And this will be probably better if we could do some overlapping, slight overlapping. Actually, it does better with those gaps. 10 tips for how to create, and then bring this at here. So you can always change the color if you would prefer. Right now, you can do white. Don't go with the dark because we're already in the dark background. And so I guess the white is looking nice. And for this, let's do red. So this is looking fine. 10 tips for how to create YouTube thumbnails. Let's do this plural YouTube thumbnail, and now we are going to write using Canva. We can include two logo of YouTube and Canva right at here. So let's just include that one text. So you can search over which you would prefer to use. And so make this thing as eye-catching as you can. So let's see. I guess I liked one that was previously. I thought of using this one, but then again, the ideas keep on changing. So let's do this one. First of all, we reduce the font size to 60 so that we can work on them separately. So this seems to be our group. That's why this is showing this like this one. Simply ungroup these items, and now I'll write here using, and with this I'll write Canva. So I think this will be probably kept better if straight 0°, and let's write here using. Let's keep this using quite in the middle to this, and let's write Canva in all caps. And let's increase its font size to 70. So I'm adding a lot of designs, but you don't have to do it as that. You could simply write 10 text for and then remaining everything using this font design. Even that would look good. So if you feel like this design is not, or writing a Canva would be probably better as a simple, then you can always change. For example, let's see. Let's see which Canva writing look better. So you can always change the font design if you prefer to change one. I actually like the previous one, which was in combination with these two. So I'm going to delete this. So with this we are fine. Now let's add some images. Let's see. Let's first of all do YouTube. I'm sorry, we need to go to elements and search for YouTube. And let's see. So either you can use completely with this one, or I prefer actually to do this because I'm going to show you one of the effect I'm trying to design here. What you need to do for that is, let's actually first of all change this color to white, and then you simply have to copy this and again paste this here. Now this is, let's create a bit like shadow to this, and then let's give it a yellow color. So the yellow would not actually match quite good with YouTube. So you can see I just wanted to give this sort of effect to YouTube. Or if you prefer, keep it black and inside the white, or if you prefer, keep this one as black colored while this one as white. If you prefer the background to come forward, then simply you would have to go to the position, and there is forward and backward. To front will keep it straight towards the mouse point, so let's do just forward. So you can see this came to the forward while this went backward. Now for the backward, if we try the yellow or a better shade of like this or the red, so I think this looked fine. So just I pressed shift with both of these and then grouped them. Now just reduce the size. Not too much tilted. And now again I would like to include a Canva logo. So there is this one directly. So I think blue one like this would look fine. And then I can reduce this dimension as per your need. Or the earlierly with this Canva logo, that was also fine. So we have there. So if you not prefer to include these two images, or if you prefer to add your own image, then you can do as well. You can probably search for tutor right at Canva elements, and there can be someone teaching in this way. For example, let's see, we want to teach, keep this and flip it horizontal, while we don't want to keep any of these. That was actually not bad. So with these in front, let's still try. So here you are. You can change this color as per your need if you would like to change that. There are other this magic recommendation has included other avatars for you. So this is all. And you can see if probably you would not need this in the background. So what we can do is, let's actually use this Canva. Let's actually remove this Canva, and I liked this one. So let's simply keep this to 0 degree, bring it right at here, while the YouTube logo can be decreased, brought it towards here, and this avatar of tutor can be brought here, and this can be still a bit more decreased. See, I just wanted to add in this position first of all, and we have this position here now as well. So here you go. Once that's done, actually check how does it looks with small screen size. So you can see here, this is actually an eye-catchy design, and even for a full screen design, this is still looking a very good one. So this is looking very nice. In fact, I liked what we had created. So this is how you can create a YouTube thumbnail, and now simply you would have to download it. Since there is an animation element, it has included MP4 video, but you can always go to PNG and then download your PNG one, and it will give you for this required animation and download. And this animation will not be there, but this text format of like this will be available. So that should be all for this lecture, and I hope you enjoyed this lecture. Now I'll see you on the next time.